everybody, it's Donna. Welcome. Let me just see here. Yes, I can do it this way. I think I can do it this way. I think you guys can see me. Hi, guys. Let me just pull this up here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think you guys, can you see me okay? I just want to say hi to everybody. Who's here? Oh, geez, I can't see. Why can't I see that? TD, hi, my dear. Geez, I can't see anything. I don't know why. We can see and hear you donating for 3. Perfect. Hi, C. McKissick. Hi, everybody. Aquileo, hi. I got your donation, Aquileo. So, Aquileo, you donated. So that's, let me just see here. Aquileo for 3. And then we have Christina for 3, I think you said, my dear. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So I got you 2 written down. So I'm just going to turn this, and I just wanted to say hi before I focused on the cards. So yeah, so I'm just going to turn that and we'll get started, okay? Okay. So let me just get this good. I'll light that candle. There we go. That's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. So I hope everybody is doing well. It's been a while. Yes, happy holidays to everybody. I hope everybody is getting ready for Christmas or is ready for Christmas. This is my Christmas deck. So it's a vintage Christmas deck. I ordered it a couple years ago, I guess. Anyway, it's a lovely deck. And I only, of course, use it at Christmas. So we will be using this deck today, unless somebody doesn't want it, okay? And then I can clarify with the other Christmas deck. And this is just the major arcana. So this deck here just has the majors, which is lovely. So let me just pull these out. So we can use these for clarifying. See, there's just these, right? There's only just the majors. So yeah, I love this deck, but it is unique. Okay, so we're just going to put that over there, and then I'll grab it when we need it. There, so I got my coffee, I got my pop. I have everything we need, except for some reason, I'm having a very difficult time seeing the computer today. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so let's see. So Aquileo, a new love reading. What does the white light want me to know? Okay. So this deck, yes, it's a Christmas deck, but it has all the same cards, all the same meanings. It just looks different. Okay, guys? Okay, Aquileo. Here we go. Hi, Coco Baby. And Shirley, hello. Oops. I left that there for a reason, right? Ace of Wands. Okay, the first thing I'm going to tell you that they want you to do is to just keep moving forward, okay? Don't give up on what you want. It is there. It's right in front of you. All right. I believe you're going to meet somebody that you're going to run into somebody, you're going to be with somebody inevitably that you've known for quite a while, okay? Or known to your family. So they could be a friend of a sibling, a friend of a friend, someone you went to school with. But when you were part of your family, like when you were younger, I believe that's when you're going to meet this person. You're going to meet this person soon. That's who the person's going to be. This is, this person had a hard life, so had a very, very difficult life, had probably a difficult father, but I believe that they are doing well now and are doing well in their life. Okay. So I think the judgment, you want to remove all judgments. Okay. So that would be the biggest thing, is that I think you would have to see, try not to judge them based on their past when you knew them before, because people change and people are different. Okay. So that's what the white light wants you to know. Okay. Your angels, guides, whatever you want to call it. Okay. You want someone single and emotionally available. Yes, yes. I think we all do, Aquileo. Okay, so what do you need to hear to further support a more happy and peaceful, full life? Peaceful, filled life. Okay. The latter is very important to you. Absolutely. Okay, so we have the Fool, which is great. Six of Swords, the Hermit, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, in order for you to live a more peaceful, happier life, you've got to stop with the past. You've got to give it up, okay? What was doesn't mean it's going to continue that way. You want to be hopeful. You want to stay hopeful and always looking for new opportunity, okay? Also, restating your story. I think if you retell your story, your family story as you know it, or your history as you know it, has some pain in there and has some hurts and some distress, okay? So I want you to try to retell your story in a positive note. I think that would be really awesome for you, and I think it's something that will help you focus on the important things right now. So just keeping yourself in the present moment. I think that's the biggest thing that you can do, is holding on to the present moment, okay? I also believe that it's great to be involved in your job and stuff like that. And I'm not sure, but I feel like you're going to pick up something new. So it's either a new responsibility at work, or it's a new hobby you're going to start, okay? But something new is happening by the end of January, and I think it'll be important to you. You eat healthy, cook, and you go to the gym, and you keep a clean home. Well, you can't get any better than that, right? So maybe you just need to have some fun. So think about, how can you have some fun, or what can I do to bring that fun into my life, okay? So the more we laugh, the more we bring laughter into our life. The more we create, the more we bring creative energies into our life, etc., etc., etc. Okay? So just remember that, Aquileo, okay? You're doing very, very well. I feel like you're happy, you're content, but yeah, there's that piece missing. And I think it's just going to start from you just enjoying yourself. Just bring that laughter and joy. And when you do that, you're going to start attracting more of that. Okay? A reading for the next 4 weeks. What is coming in? 4 weeks. Okay. So for January, basically, Christmas till middle of January. So 6 of Cups, the High Priestess. Self-awareness is coming, okay? We have the Death card here too. Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So I think what's coming in for you is knowledge. So knowledge, I think is really, really important. I think that is coming in for you, all right? I think there's prosperity coming too. So you're either going to get a raise or there's going to be a new position come available. Something's happening there, and I feel like there's prosperity coming. I also feel like you have to let go of something, okay? So maybe you have to let go of what you thought you were going to get versus what you are going to get, okay? There is something here that is a little bit hard to talk about. It's hard for me to kind of say anything definitive here, but I just feel you need to reset your goals, okay? You need to re-look at what you think your life is going to be like to actually what it's going to be like, okay? So redefining what's important, all right? So I think that's really important as well. So that's coming in for you. You're going to get clarity here, okay? I also see joy coming. I believe this person that you're going to be meeting has children or a child that will be part of your life. And I think it's going to bring you great joy. So that's what I see coming for you, okay? And in the next 4 weeks, I believe that's when you're going to meet this person or re-meet this person. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you do have a lot of awareness. This is maybe just a different kind, right? We always are learning. If we stop learning about ourselves, then we never grow, right? So maybe this is just a different kind of awareness. So there you go, my dear. So thank you, Aquileo. So Christina, you are up, my dear. Aw, thank you. Yes, I see you, C. McKissick. So I hope everybody, like I said, is doing well. I know I've been out of the loop for a bit. I needed to just take a break. I just felt a little overwhelmed. Yeah, and a little bit depressed, and this season can be hard for many of us, so yeah, but I feel good. So I'm waiting for Christina. Christina, go ahead and post, my dear. I'm going to check her donation and just see if she said anything. I don't see it. I do not see Christina's donation. Usually she emails me. I don't see it. Christina, are you there, my dear? Yeah, me versus everybody. So I don't see your donation, but I'm sure you paid it. Go ahead and ask your question, my dear. I do. I feel much better, Coco. It's just, you posted. Oh, sorry. Oh, yes, I see it. Okay. I'll talk to you in a minute, Coco. Let's see. Looking for an update on when I will get a new job. Timing to start our interview. Wow, I'm surprised you haven't got it yet. Okay, so we have Judgment. Queen of Cups, the Sun. It's coming. Page of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Tower. Okay, so I think the job, one of the jobs that you kind of wanted or whatever, something has fallen through or there's been a huge delay, okay? We have the Tower, so something's being held back. So whatever this is, Christina, something maybe with the company or whatever, something's being held back right now, but it will come around, okay? So I do see that it will come around. We're looking at somewhere around the 21st to the 27th. So I'm not sure if that's when you're going to start or that's when you're going to get the interview. Let me just use these ones, these cards here as to pull a clarifier, okay? When. So we have the Fool, the beginning. So this is going to start soon. The Fool is all about beginnings, opportunities, starting a new adventure. So all I can say is stay hopeful. It is going to start very, very soon for you, okay? So there you go. There's your first question, my dear. Yes, I didn't get that one job. Company is in bad shape. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yes, January. Does everybody here celebrate Christmas? Christmas is my favorite time of year, and I have something to tell you guys about when I went to my daughter's. But something still is coming. That's good. Positive. Okay. Positive things to come, please. Yes, Christina, something is coming. Okay. Okay, Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Emperor. Okay, so I think through some pain, so I do see some kind of hard moments for you coming up, okay? Maybe the first 2 months of the year. I do see some hard moments coming up, okay? So more emotionally hard, all right? Or intellectually wrapping your head around something, okay? And I think what's going to happen there is I think that it is going to bring you to a better place, a better concept of where your life is going, what your life means, reducing judgments that you have on yourself. I feel like things are going to become much, much clearer and much, much better for you, okay? So just know that if something bad happens, try to find the good in it, okay? And there's nothing physical bad for anybody, but this is kind of like something that's going to happen that it's a little bit hard to wrap your head around. So I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I think it has to do with a male, and I think it's not your kids, okay? So it could be your husband. So so it could be maybe he's disappointed about a job thing or something you don't really understand, or he's kind of shuts up a little bit, pulls back a little bit, you don't know why. So something like that, okay? But I think the outcome's going to be very, very good. It's going to kind of force you to kind of reevaluate either the things that you're doing or the things that they're doing to help you move forward in your life. Anyway, it's all positive once the initial kind of thing kind of hits you, okay? And this is going to be, like I said, January or February. So there you go, my dear. You're going to be in a very much a growth stage, a personal growth stage. So internal growth stage, okay? Which is, again, good thing. So one more. Yes, Coco, I'm going to my other daughter's Christmas Eve. So I'm going for dinner there. So I already went to my oldest daughter. Not everybody could make it, but yeah, I went. And I was so surprised. So okay, I'm just going to finish up Christina. Christina, you have one more question, my dear. I'm waiting for Christina's question. Well, I don't want to get sidetracked. Hi, Virgo Mama. Nice to see you, my dear. Sorry, I've been kind of out of the loop. Okay. From the tough times, is my marriage okay from it? I'm surprised it's to do with my husband, possibly. Oh, yes, I know. Your husband is great. I don't see this about your marriage, okay? But let's look. We have the High Priestess, 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Strength, and the 8 of Cups. You know what? I'm going to say it probably is about your husband. And maybe I'm wrong, or maybe the cards are not being clear here. I'm going to say that lately, or as of late, you've been taking your husband, taking kind of advantage of his caring for you. Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way, Christina. I don't mean that in, like, I'm not knocking you. It's just sometimes I think when we get upset, when things are kind of hard for us, we don't focus enough on the other person in our life. And maybe that's what that is. Maybe this, like, I feel like he loves you to the moon and back. And I believe that you need to make a decision to give him more of your time, more of your effort, okay? That's what I think this is about, to acknowledge it, not just do it, acknowledge it. Some people get great rewards out of, you know, someone cooking a meal for them and something like that, but he gets rewards out of when you tell him how much you appreciate him. Okay, so I think this is what this is, part of this. Anyway, the other part is have fun. Try not to worry about the other things. Try not to worry about the job. It's all going to come into play, but I want you to enjoy and have fun. The 8 of Cups is the stability, right? That's what you want. It is coming. So you just have to be patient. We have different seasons in life, and sometimes we go through, 6 months or a year, and it's harder, but you're going to be just fine, okay? So that's what I think your message is here, is just know that you just got to give a little bit more of yourself, enjoy what you have, really appreciate it, and make sure the people around you know how much you love them, okay? So I think that's what your message is here. Yes, donations are open, Noxie. So yeah, so what happened, Coco? My one daughter moved away, like she's moved an hour and a half away, right? So, and she used to host Christmas Eve dinner for all the like all my kids and my grandkids would go there. So this year, not everybody could make it. And the only one that never came was my son, he lives in a different province than me. And so I haven't physically seen him in 12 years. And he's 51. So anyway, I get to my daughter's for dinner last Saturday. Not yesterday, but the Saturday before. I get to my daughter's, go in, and who's sitting there but my son? I just about had a heart attack. I thought I was gonna pass out. I was so happy. I was crying, I was swearing. Everybody was laughing. It was so great. I guess everybody knew but me. But my daughter had invited him and he said, yeah, I'm coming home. So it was so wonderful. So I was so happy about that. And then this Wednesday, I guess Wednesday's Christmas Eve, I'm going to my other daughter's for dinner. Oh, it was a hell of a surprise. Absolute hell of a surprise. So yeah, it was just unbelievable. Okay, so the next one, let me check PayPal. It looks like Noxie, let's see, signed me out. I just got to sign back in. It was just, oh my God, I was crying. Oh, it was unbelievable. I was so happy. Okay, Noxie, I got it. So for 2 questions, right, my dear? Perfect. Go ahead and post your questions, my dear. Will I be able to travel anytime soon? I do read cards, my dear. Oh, I didn't post that. Let me get the link. You know, maybe that's why some people are, I didn't post the link. So let me just see here. Here it is. Copy. So I'm only doing donations. Let's see, I'm going to pin that. So there's the link, okay? So everybody, the link is there. If you want to donate, please donate, and you'll go on the list for a reading, okay? I don't do free readings because they were just being taken advantage of. So I think I'm going to maybe New Year's Eve. I think I'm going to, if I don't have a date, I'm going to come online and I'm going to do some free, some paid, all kinds of readings, okay? On New Year's Eve. Okay, so will you be able to travel anytime soon? Okay, Noxie, this is for you, my dear. Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Cups, the Hierophant. Okay, there's something stopping this travel. Do you have all your papers in order? Do you have your passport in order and all that? I feel like there's something holding this back. So there is something holding this back, okay? It feels bigger than you. It feels like it's not out of your control completely, but you have to wait for help, or you have to wait for someone to help. Not visas though, mostly finances. Okay, so yeah, so whatever this is, Noxie, it's going to take a while for you to get this in order. It's not that it can't get in order, but I don't see any travel for you before May. So whatever that is, maybe you can speed it up, but I don't see anything before May, okay? You donated for one, my dear, MR. I'll check that on PayPal, okay? When will I gain some financial independence? That's a real good question, right? When will you gain some financial independence? Well, maybe how would be better too, right? How you doing, MR? Nice to see you, my dear. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, that's good. Knight of Wands, the Devil, 9 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you've got to make some more money. So you need to find a way to make some more money, okay? So you need either another job or a sideline or a sidekick. Maybe there's something online you can do. Maybe Uber drives or Uber, whatever you call that stuff. I just feel like you need to do something, okay? And I feel like it's not going to change until you change it. And I know you try really hard and you work really hard, but there's got to be something more you can do. I feel like there's a younger male around you that can help you find an opportunity to make some more money, and it'll make a world of difference for you, okay? So there you go, my dear. Thank you so much, Noxie, and Merry Christmas, okay? Virgo Mama, hi, my dear. You will be after MR. Oh, yes, and you get your free question, too. Geez, look at me forgetting everything. I haven't been gone that long, only a couple of weeks. Okay, so MR, what is your question, my dear? You know, if I do that, I'm going to have all the cards reversed. Yeah, that's how that happens sometimes, I think. You're typing now? Okay. I am a little bit more refreshed, Virgo Mama. I feel a little bit better. Yeah, I'm just unsure of what, you know, how I want the channel to go, how I want my life to be, how I want to interact with everything. So I'm trying to do some of that kind of self-reflection, self-discovery stuff right now. So I'm where you guys are. You know, you guys ask me that kind of stuff all the time, and that's exactly where I am. You know, I'm 66. You know, my bucket list is, I don't really have a bucket list right now that I've gone to Paris. So maybe I need to start there. I don't know. So I need to get things rolling, though. There's things I want to do and accomplish. And so, yeah, need to figure out how I can make that work. So we're waiting for... No, MR. Virgo Mama gets a free yes or no because she's a member. So she's one of my members of the channel. So she gets a free yes or no question. So anyone can become a member, and it starts at $3.99 Canadian a month. So, and then every time I come on and I stream, you get a free yes or no question, okay? So yes, I have to check in with everybody on there too. So, okay. So I'm waiting for MR's question. She's typing now, she said. So I don't want to get started with you, Virgo Mama, and then have to stop, okay? So I'll wait for MR's question, and then I'll get to you. There we go. Wonder if M can tell that I'm being firm, and what M thinks of you being firm with T. Okay. Wonder if M can tell that I'm being firm, and what M thinks of you being firm with T. Okay, 7 of Swords, the Empress, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Okay, I don't think it's being seen that way. So what you think is being firm is not being taken that way, okay? I feel that whoever M is, they feel that you are not being open and honest. So however that, it doesn't feel right to them. It feels kind of maybe on the sly or deceitful or something. There's something wrong about that, okay? There's more on top of that. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. More content above, right above the text. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay, MR? So I feel like, oh no, okay. If M can tell that you're being firm, no, M cannot tell that you're being firm, okay? I don't see any other content, MR. I just see, I wonder if M can tell that I'm being firm and what M thinks of me being firm with T. Go ahead and retype it. I don't see any other content. Does anybody else see any other content from MR? Yeah, M is not seeing this at all, from what I can tell. So I'll wait for you to retype and then I'll look. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. I have a caramel cream. Oh, there. T has been stepping on your toes and trying to dominate meetings. I'm supposed to be leading, so I've been having to be firm with her because she seems to be competition with you and I'm not with her. Okay, so I see that, okay? And I'm still going to tell you the same thing. I don't think it's being taken as you being firm. I think it's being taken the wrong way. And I don't believe it's being taken the way you want it. It looks like you two are disagreeing. It looks like conflict. It feels like conflict. Okay? So that's what I see. So I see that whatever's going on in that meeting or with this person, the way that you're handling it, it's not working. Okay? So you need to come up with a different strategy because it just looks like conflict. Yep, yeah. M is your boss. Yes, that's what M thinks. Okay? So T, it looks like you and T are having conflict. And M is not seeing it as you being firm at all. They're seeing it as conflict. And that's not the message you want. I would go talk to her or him. I'd go talk to M and see what you should be doing about this. Just say you've tried different avenues. You don't know what else could work. Do they have any suggestions? You know, that may say, okay, I'm not incompetent, but I need a little bit of a, and then that'll tell you exactly where they stand as well. Okay. That's what I see here. So there you go, my dear. Thank you so much for your question. I hope you have a really nice holiday season. Okay, so Virgo Mama. Do you want to start, Virgo Mama, do you want to start with your yes or no question, or do you want to start with your question you'll have? Okay, thank you, MR. Okay, let's start with this one that's there, Virgo Mama. Crystal ball, please. What do you see coming up for you in the next month? Okay, so let's have a look. Just going to put my light on for the crystal ball. Whoops. Oops. There we go. Okay. So, show me messages for Virgo Mama for the next month. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of energy here, a lot of positive stuff. Okay, so there's a lot of positivity coming up. So emotions, very, very good. Okay, so I feel like there's good emotions coming up here. Okay, there is an initial here. Okay, EM or FM, something like that. Okay. And I don't usually get 2 letters, but I got 2. So EM or FM, they're going to be important over the next month. Pay attention, okay? It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be anything, all right? So just pay attention. It looks like a proper name. Yeah, so I see increase in money, so something going on good as far as money goes over the next 30 days. So I'm not sure what this is, but I do see the prosperity there, okay? Are you seeing somebody right now, Virgo Mama? Sorry, Virgo Mama, I didn't see your message before I started. So yeah, no, you're not. Okay, there's somebody coming in, okay? I do see this person as somebody you already know. I'm kind of feeling like they're familiar. So I don't know how well you know them, but they're really familiar. They seem like a man's man. If you know what I mean by that. What I mean by that, it may mean different things to different people. But for me, what I mean by that is somebody who is easy to get along with everybody and especially has male friends, does that bonding kind of thing with guys. See somebody, shakes their hand and pleasant, you know, that kind of person, okay? Maybe does like monkeys around with cars or woodworks or something like that, okay? Masculine energy, yes, definitely masculine energy there. Okay, so what else do I see here? So this person's coming, all right? Romantic interest, definitely. So where it goes from there will be determined, okay? I feel like you're crossing a path right now where you're going to be making a choice very, very soon. By the middle of January, you're going to have a decision to make, and I believe this is work related. Okay, so whether it's work for money or volunteer or something that you do for just a little bit of extra money or whatever it is, you're going to be making a choice here, okay? You're coming to a crossroads. This decision's not life or death, but I think it could increase your joy and your comfort level. So pay attention to that, all right? And see if there's anything else I see in here. What is that? Okay, so that, I'm going to say, I keep getting shoes. Did you buy new shoes? I don't know if you bought new shoes, or maybe you're going to buy new shoes, or you bought shoes for a gift, but there's shoes here, okay? I mean, I don't buy shoes for people, but you never know if you have kids or whatever. But I see shoes, and I see them being bright. So they're not like just a plain black shoe, okay? So I see them being very different. So whatever that is, whether you're going out, whether, I don't know what it is, but I see some pretty, I'm not going to say they're sparkly, but they're not black, okay? So yeah, it could be a metaphor for something. I don't know what shoes mean to you. For me, they're like status. Shoes represent comfort. They represent walking with pride, um, being proud of yourself. I like um, I like the sturdiness of them. They feel like they're sturdy and they're solid. So I don't know, but it could be a metaphor for something. So your next question, my dear. Okay. Shoes mean walking into your purpose. Okay. So yes. Yes, that definitely could be. Yes or no question. Did I make the right decision by taking this new job? Ooh, okay. We're going to go yes over here and no over here. Okay. Absolutely you did. Okay, so I definitely believe you made the right decision. It might not always feel that way, especially right now, but I do believe you made the right decision. Not necessarily for money. Mind you, that's part of it, okay? I do believe this is going to lead you to bigger and better things. So whatever that means, that's what I believe, okay? So now your second question, Virgo Mama. So if anybody wants a reading, please donate. And I noticed when I did the, I asked if people wanted a reading on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. There were also quite a few responses for Tuesday. So if I can, I'm going to pop on Tuesday as well, okay, around 4 o'clock. Oops. Do I see your soulmate being the one who is coming around soon? Okay. High Priestess. Check with your Ace of Cups. Well, it's a true love. And we have the Two of Wands, okay? So it's definitely a true love. It's definitely someone that you want around you, someone who's going to help ease your burdens. So ease your own burdens about you. So they're going to give you some kind of feel good about who you are and where you are in your life, and you're going to connect on a real big level. So if that sounds like a soulmate to you, then I'm going to say yes. Me, myself, I'm not crazy about talking about soulmate as opposed to somebody important in your life. I think they're two in the same. And I think we have more than one soulmate throughout our life. So I'm going to say yes, if being very important in your life and being impactful, I'm going to say absolutely. He would be the one that is coming. Okay? So yeah, you're going to be very, very happy about this. So this is very important and you're going to be extremely happy about it. So it just feels good. The energy around it feels good. The feeling I get, yeah, like just my body feels good about it. My stomach feels good about it. Everything feels good, okay? I just feel lightness with it, like ease. Ease is the better word. I feel ease with it. So what's everybody doing Christmas Day? You have one more question, Virgo Mama. It's been a while. Well, yeah, it's good. You are cooking and hanging out with family. You're so excited for Christmas. Absolutely, Coco. I love Christmas, my favorite time of year. My move has been delayed due to you taking this new job, and I'm wondering if it is still the best decision to move across the country. All right, let's have a look. Because, yeah, sometimes when you do something different, it changes everything, right? Yeah, Coco? Yeah, me too. It's my favorite. So we have the Lovers, the Tower, the Star, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and Strength. Okay, so this is giving it all about the move, okay, Virgo Mama? So here it's showing the Tower where it didn't happen, right? So your move didn't happen, everything is on delay. You really wanted this move, but you really wanted the job. So you made a choice and you picked one. We do have the Star, so I still see that your wishes are going to come true, okay? So I'm going to say the move is still on the table. It's definitely still on the table. I believe there's a male that you should talk to about this move, and they can give you some better insight on that, okay? Whether it's about the job, whether you should stay, like, I don't know what this male's going to do, but they're going to really help you hone in. Okay. So if you have a male friend or a female friend who has high male energy, like that masculine energy, talk to them. Okay. Also, I feel like you have to look at it as where will you prosper? And not just financially. Where are you going to prosper emotionally, spiritually, financially? Okay? So, and practically. So, where are you going to prosper? Okay? So, you want to look at that. Maybe make a pros and cons list. I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. Okay? You are very, very strong. You have the ability to figure this out and know exactly what you want and where to go to get it. And I believe you're going to make the right decision regardless. Okay? So there you go, my dear. And that is coming with the number 11. So that is a power number, and that's just strength. New beginnings and strength. Okay? So lots of new beginnings, lots of really, really good good decisions, and just it's a feel-good power number, right? So just do what you believe is right and you will be right, okay? I mean, you got to look at things in a reasonable way. I'm not the type to say, follow your intuition, nothing else matters. I don't believe in that. You got to take it all into effect, right? So yeah, so there you go, my dear. Okay. You're so welcome, Virgo Mama. Let's see. Let me just have a look, MR. But yes, go ahead and post your question, okay, my dear? I'm not on TikTok, Virgo Mama. Well, I am, but I don't really do anything with it. I probably should. It wouldn't hurt. But you know what? I've got enough to do right now. So I can't do everything, right? So, and I have a hard time just doing YouTube. So you think it would help grow my YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should, right? You know, if I just came on YouTube a few times a week, it would grow too, right? But yes, you're absolutely right. So yeah, maybe I will. Okay, so MR. Can M tell that T is always trying to compete with you? I won't just stand back and let her do that, so I call her out respectfully when necessary. I can see why she sees this as conflict, because I won't just stand by, right? Sit back and let her do whatever she wants. Yes, I get that. Okay. So yeah, so let's see if M can tell that. We have the Seven of Wands, Judgment, Page of Swords, Temperance, Page of Wands, and Nine of Wands. I'm going to say, okay, so I think she watches very closely, or I don't know if it's a he or she, it doesn't really matter. So I think M watches very, very closely, she has her own idea of what's going on, okay? So she definitely has a predetermined idea of what's going on, okay? So she's looking to see how you guys handle each other. So she's not just watching you, she's also watching T, okay? Now, I don't know if she knows that T is trying to compete or just sees it as outward conflict between the two of you and the two of you not being able to make any kind of resolution or any kind of progress towards working together. And I don't mean, you know what I mean, right? Being a good team player, right? She's looking for someone who has, and I'm not sure how you're handling it, so I can't comment on that. But I can say she's looking for someone who is even emotionally, that doesn't get upset, that handles things with grace, that handles things with integrity, that doesn't cause conflict, that kind of thing, okay? She's looking for someone with maturity. So she's looking for the maturity in things, okay? So yeah, so she's looking for the maturity in things. So she also favors her. I don't know, okay? So I don't want to say absolutely, but I don't think she sees this as you just not putting up with shit, okay? I think she sees it as conflict. And she sees it, yeah, I don't think she sees it the way you want her to. So I don't think she's seeing it as you see it. You see it, she is competing with you. She sees it as you two can't get along and there's conflict. Okay? So I think you need to talk to her. That's what I think. And I think that is the mature thing to do. And maybe you want to have a meeting with both of them together so that you're not, so everything is brought out, like the three of you have a meeting together, right? So not going behind the other one, just with M. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea for you and T to meet with M all at the same time. So everything's out in the open. You know what they're saying and they know what you're saying. So that's what I think, okay? And that's what the cards are telling me. She just sees it, M just sees it as conflict, period, okay? There's nothing, she's not seeing it as you not putting up with shit. She's just not seeing it that way, okay? So thank you, my dear. All right. All righty. So, let's see. So I think I'm just going to end the stream, guys. I'll be back on before Christmas. I'll be back on, okay? I'm going to read for Coco and Shirley now. So Coco and Shirley, go ahead and post your questions, okay? What is next for you this coming week that you're not expecting? Well, Christmas is next this coming week. So let's see. It's probably a gift, right? I don't know what you're expecting, Coco. So I feel like there is good things and also a conflict happening. Okay, so there's both happening next week. So not this weekend. I feel like it's next week. This conflict is with somebody you care about, but it's more about, I think it's with your boyfriend, okay? So I believe it's with your boyfriend. It's more about time and effort for each other, or maybe you're disappointed about something. There's something there, okay, Coco? And I really feel like don't sweat the small stuff, all right? So if there's a conflict that comes up, be really careful how you treat it because sometimes it's just not worth it, okay? I believe you guys love each other a lot, and sometimes people just get emotional for holiday reasons, right? Something behind the holidays, maybe feeling ignored or whatever, okay? So just be careful how you handle it. That's all. All right, so Shirley, I was recently emailed notification that a hybrid position reviewed your resume that pays super well, so I'm excited about this opportunity. Will they offer you the position? Hopefully it's legit. Yes, happy holidays, everybody. Okay, thanks, Coco. Three of Cups, Judgment, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Strength, Ace of Wands. It feels legit, so be careful, okay? I don't want you jumping to conclusions and thinking it is a scam, but I don't want you jumping to the conclusion that it's good too, okay? I don't see anything here telling me it's not legit, but I am going to say that I want you to talk to a woman about this, okay? So it feels like you need references. So you need references on the company, I believe. You need to check out this woman. So make sure that you're asking good questions and do your research. Don't go nilly-willy into this without knowing for sure. Okay, Shirley? It looks okay, though. I don't see anything blatant that is like, no, this is bad, 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 right? So, yeah. Okay, Coco, that's wonderful. So go ahead, my dear. How many do you want to do today? Yes, these are beautiful. They're, you know, I got these, like I said, I love vintage everything. And these I ordered, they came from Europe. Yes, it does, but I don't want you just to jump on it, okay, Shirley? I want you to make sure you do some research before you accept it. So maybe start researching the company now, all right? So, Coco, do you want to do a couple of questions today? Oh, yes. Okay. In love, what you're not expecting in love with your person. Okay, I got that. You want me to use a different deck? Okay, I will. What did I do with that deck? Oh, here it is. I knew I had grabbed one. It's like, where is it? There we go. We're going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot. This is a very beautiful deck. That's good, Shirley. Okay, Coco, let's do this. I don't know, Shirley. You'll have to do some research, okay? So we have Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Swords, the Magician, the Lovers reversed, and the King of Cups reversed. So definitely, I feel like with love, there's lots of love between you and your partner. Definitely lots of love there, okay? He loves you a lot, but I feel like there's some jealousies there. So it's either jealous about other people in your life or the lack of attention, like I said. Maybe it's your work he's jealous of, how much you commit to that. It feels very much like this is his problem, not your problem, but you're going to have to maybe do something to make him feel very special, okay? To make him feel like he matters, because I think he's going to feel a little ignored or not as important as other things in your life, okay? So that's that, all right? So, you know, sometimes people get very, yeah, their insecurities come up, right? So, yeah. You're welcome, MR. Happy holidays, you guys. That's okay, MR. You're upset on how much he works. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe you need to have a heart-to-heart with him, you know? So instead of him being up, maybe it's you, right? And maybe you need the heart-to-heart. Yeah, exactly, right? So, yeah, so if I was to think of it as you, then I would say that you need to try to not be so sensitive, try to know that he really loves you, and him working hard is part of him showing you how much he loves you, right? It's part of him showing you who he is as a person. No, I'm talking to you, Coco. So yeah, so he's showing you how he is as a person, right? And that shows you how much he loves you. He's a hard worker. He's going to do everything he can to be there, you know, to do his work and be a good person like you want him to be, right? So yeah, so I think you need a heart-to-heart with him. Sorry, Coco, I'll make sure. Oh, sorry, Coco. Okay. So, okay, Coco, I'm talking to you, okay? Just you. So what I said was he was having a hard time feeling ignored. You tell me it's you that feels like he works too much. So I'm saying that he works a lot, and that's partly his way to show you how much he cares about you, because he wants you to know he's a good worker. He wants you to believe in him. He wants you to see he can provide and he can do all these things, right? So that's part of him being a full person for you, right? So you need to have a heart-to-heart with him and tell him that what you need from him, right? Yeah, right. But again, if it's hard for you, talk to him about it and see, is there any wiggle room there? You know? Because you don't want hard feelings. So yeah, so I would talk to him. I'd have a heart-to-heart and see what you can come up with. Maybe there's some way that you can carve out a little bit more time that would make it feel better for you, right? A general, okay. Eight of Pentacles reversed, King of Swords, the Hermit reversed, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands reversed, and the Six of Cups reversed. Lots of reversals here. Okay, so what I'm going to say here, I feel like you've got some really good ideas coming up. I'm going to say the beginning of January, somewhere around there, for the next month, okay? You've got some really good ideas stirring around you. And these ideas have a lot to do with your living situation. They have a lot to do with the practical things in life. I think you guys, or you're going to be making some changes here, okay? So I think you want to move things in a different direction. So maybe your boyfriend's moving in if he's not already living with you. I can see that changing, all right? I feel like you've done a lot of inside work, like deciding what you want, and you've given this a lot of time, and I think you're ready to make the next move. I know you've told me before that you're waiting for him to do something. He's going to. In this next month, he is going to be very direct and tell you what he wants, and you're going to make some changes, okay? That's what's going to happen. And I think this is all by words. So it's not going to be guesswork. You're going to know exactly. Okay? Yes, very nice. So you want a crystal ball. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Show me some messages for Coco in the next little while that are important to her. Okay, Coco, you're going somewhere. I feel like there's movement. So you're going on a trip, or you're going on a weekend away or something like that, okay? So I see somewhere, you're going somewhere. Be careful around a mirror or a glass. I can see a mirror breaking or a glass breaking, so just be cautious there. Just use a little bit of extra caution. The letter V is going to be very important. I believe it is a proper name, okay? So a name of a person. It's going to be important in the next little while, okay? The letter V. What else do I see here? Something going on with your son. When he goes back to school, like after his Christmas break, when he goes back to school, expect a big change. So not necessarily a change with him, but a change. I don't know whether he's getting an award or going to be recognized for something. I feel like a proud mama moment, okay? That's the best way for me to explain it. What else do I see? 4. Okay, 4. What's going on with your dog? You still have your dog? Something going on with your dog, or you're getting another dog? Okay, you still have your dog. Maybe you're getting another dog? When will I be in a relationship? Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is, Coco. It's kind of, maybe you're going to get a cat. I just feel like there's another relationship or something. So I feel like it's another relationship with a pet, okay? So you're either getting another dog or you're going to get a cat or something, okay? What else can I see here? Do you go to church, Coco? I think you do, right? I feel like there's something going on at the church that you're involved in, okay? So whatever this is, you're involved in it. It's very good. It's very community-based, and I feel like it's fun, and I feel like you're getting a lot from it, okay? So it's very good. I also see for the next 3 months, I'm going to say 3 months. 3 months, I see you kind of skating by everything. So things are going to go pretty good. Even if there's little bumps, they're not going to be big dips, okay? So things going by pretty good. You're going to get a phone call that's going to upset you, and that's coming, I'm going to say that's Christmas Eve. I don't know who it is. It could be your ex. It could be, but it's going to upset you, okay? Try to just know it's coming, and maybe you can be prepared for it, okay? And let's see if I see anything else here. Okay, this is weird because I know you're in California. I see snow. So I don't know why, but maybe where you're going, because I saw a trip for you, or I see you going somewhere. Maybe there's snow, or you're going to see snow from the top of the mountains or something, okay? So that's for you, my dear. So thank you, Coco. Any other questions, my dear? See McKissick, I'll check that for you, okay? Oh my God. That is fantastic, Coco, I think. I got your donation, C. McKissick. You'll be up next, okay? After I'm done with Coco. Okay, so Coco, is the new relationship that you say with your dude daughter? Yeah. Your boyfriend has a daughter? Is that what you're saying? I don't understand the dude. Who's the dude? I'll wait for you to answer, Coco. Sorry, is the new relationship that I saw with your boyfriend daughter. Okay, so he has a daughter. Yeah. That's okay. I didn't know what that meant. Okay, so the High Priestess, the Devil, Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I could actually see that, okay? It's not a question, just my opinion. Oh, okay. Well, I already pulled the cards here, so I'll use the cards to help. But I'm gonna, because I already pulled them. So I'm gonna say yes. It could definitely be that, okay? I think you have to be careful there too. No, it's okay. We don't have to count that as a question, Coco. Yeah, just when you do that and you just say you want to clarify, okay? So not a question. Yeah. Okay. So what is O's next action and feeling to you? What is O's next actions and feeling to you? I don't know. Okay. Let's see, my dear. Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Swords reversed, Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, so I'm not sure who this O is. So I feel like the next action is very positive. So lots of positivity here, okay? So definitely lots of positivity. I feel like stress is going down and the relationship getting stronger. So whoever this is, I feel like the connection is a lot stronger and it's more meaningful. So there comes, it's not where you want it to be yet though. It's your boyfriend. It's not where you want it to be yet. So I feel like sometimes you question it, but I think you need to just relax about it. So I feel like it's good. It's solid. It's strong. And it's changing, it's evolving, and let it evolve, okay? So just let it evolve. So I just think that sometimes we take things too literally, or we're looking for answers and there's really nothing there, and we make mountains out of molehills. So you want to be careful you're not doing that, okay? Let the stress just slide off. Don't get stuck on stuff that doesn't matter, okay? So, in other words, don't sweat the small stuff, okay? So there you go, my dear. Whoops. I don't know how many questions that were, Coco. I wasn't counting. You'll save the last one? Okay. Perfect. So I checked. See, McKissick, go ahead with your questions, okay? I'll be on again before Christmas, Coco, so. Evolving, yeah. I feel like it's getting stronger. There's definite changes coming. So I feel like you guys are making a family. You're getting, yeah, like you're making a family. I don't know if you guys want kids, but I could see that being talked about. I can see things moving forward in that direction. So if you're waiting to move in together and that's all coming very, very soon. Okay, Coco? So that's how I mean by it's evolving. It's becoming more than just a boyfriend-girlfriend. You wanted to hear that? Okay. There you go, my dear. That's what I mean by that, okay? All right, see McKissick. Love reading. Who, when, new love in your life? I remember time back you said December, January, you see new love coming in. I don't remember. But we'll have a look, okay, see McKissick? So 9 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, 9 of Cups, the Emperor reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. I don't see love coming anytime soon, okay? I do see, though, that there's decisions that you're going to be making that's going to make love come in more possible, okay? I guess you and your partner split up. I thought you guys were still working on things. Last time I talked to you, anyway, you were. So anyway, I feel like you need to find yourself again, okay? I don't think you know exactly what you want. And I think that's one of the biggest problems that you're having. You're not defined. Your idea of a relationship is not defined, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. That's what the cards are saying. So you really want to define what you want. You cut ties? I don't remember. See McKissick, sorry. I've been really caught up in a lot of stuff going on with me lately, so I've been kind of depressed, so I'm sorry. I don't remember, but yeah. So yeah, so I don't see anything happening anytime soon, okay? So it doesn't look like anything's going to happen December or January as far as a relationship goes. So yeah, so your next question, my dear. I'm going to use the other deck for your next question because it's the Christmas deck. And I'll be back on before Christmas, okay, C. McKissick? All right. In-depth general reading on what to look forward to in the near future. Okay. December and New Year's. Okay. All right, what to look forward to. Let's see. I'm going to do it over this way. Okay, so first of all, C. McKissick, you've got a lot to look forward to, okay? I think 2026 is going to be a good year for you personally. So not necessarily in love and that, but work. So I feel like you finally find something that touches your heart, that reaches down, that feels good, that works for you, that's profitable. I feel like this year, 2026, is going to be a very good year for you to take a chance and to move forward with your life financially and kind of in all the ways that kind of pertain to work, okay? So that looks really, really good for you. It feels good and it feels like you're on your way to good things there, okay? Christmas Eve, you can go out, or New Year's Eve, you can go out if you want. I feel like there is opportunity there for you to do that. I don't know that you really want to. I don't see you spending it by yourself though, okay? So I do see something there. I feel like you're spending it with someone you care about. This is a male, but it feels like it's somebody more mature, somebody older, they don't have to be age older, but more mature. And I feel like it's somebody that doesn't judge you and that cares about you. And it could be a female with masculine energy, okay? That's who I see you spending New Year's Eve with. And I feel like it is really good. It is a time for you to kind of reevaluate, your year and all that kind of stuff without judgment. So without being hard on yourself, without saying, oh, things didn't work and blah, 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 blah. Because I think it has worked for you really, really well, okay? So I think you just need to, I think you had a pretty good year. And I think you need to take what you learned from this year and apply it to next year, okay? So yeah, I think you're going to have a good year. So there you go, my dear. And like I said, you can go out if you want, but I don't feel like you're out at a party, or I feel like it's more quiet than that. Hi, Elaine. Nice to see you, my dear. Okay, so Elaine, thank you for your donation. All right, so you're up. In-depth general for 2026. All righty, so let's have a look. In-depth general. So, okay, so show me any messages for Elaine for 2026 general kind of reading. (2026) Okay, 2026 is going to be more of an emotional year for you. Okay, so it's more based on emotion than anything else. So I feel like this year is going to be the year that you kind of grow the most. So I feel like your emotions are leveling out. You're feeling really strong. You're feeling good. The first half of the year is kind of finding your new place. So, and I don't mean a house, but I mean you're going to find a new place where you feel comfortable. So inside yourself, okay? So I really do believe that you're going to find that new place inside yourself. I also see that, there is love. So there's definitely love in 2026. But I don't know that you want this person that's going to be offering it to you, okay? I feel like there is always this back and forth with this person. So it's somebody that you've dated and it's back and forth. So I think you need to let it go and you need to kind of start over, okay? What else do I see here? I almost feel like sometime in 2026, you're going somewhere tropical. So this is going to be nice. Yeah, so I feel like you're going somewhere tropical. So that should be fun. And you are flying, so it's far. Okay, so it's not around the corner. So yeah, so there you go, my dear. All right, your next question. Did you put it in the thing? Let me look. Yep. In-depth reading for the rest of December. Okay, crystal ball, in-depth reading for the rest of December. Okay. Okay, so show me messages for Elaine for the rest of this month. Make them very, very precise. Okay, vivid dreaming. Definitely vivid dreams this month, okay? Like for the balance of this month. You're dreaming of some kind of, it's not a spider, it's not some kind of beetle. So it's some kind of, but it almost looks like a butterfly, but it's not a butterfly, okay? So that's what I feel like you're going to be dreaming in quite a few of your dreams. And I think maybe you're making some big changes and that's what it is. I also feel like you get a lot of courage this month from wherever it's coming from. I'm not sure, but you're gaining a lot of courage. You're standing taller. You're feeling stronger. You're feeling mighty. You know, like I feel like you're mighty. Like I can do this. I know this. I am sure. I am confident. Like that kind of energy coming, you know, like by the like this month. It's really, really strong and it's really good. It's going to give you some happiness. It's going to make you feel good. What else do I see here? I don't know. There's a letter D, so it's a capital letter D. So maybe it's a job. So yeah, there's capital letter D. It kind of feels like it's an antique letters. So antique lettering. So what, I don't know what that means exactly, but maybe it's an older company or an older person or whatever. But yeah, there's an antique kind of slant to it, okay? What else do I see here? Where are you going? I'm going to say, well, I don't know what day it is, but within a week, within a week, I want you to be careful of slipping. You're holding stuff and you slip. So you want to be careful, okay, when you're carrying stuff. A door company. Could be, absolutely. You got a job offer for a door company. Oh, well, there you go, right? It makes sense. Okay, so be careful there, okay? So I don't want you to slip. That's about it, my dear. Everything looks rather just kind of the way it is, you know, nothing else is standing out, you know? Are you sad about Christmas? I feel like you're a little melancholy, you know, maybe a little nostalgic or something. But yeah, a little melancholy. But you'll be okay. All right, my dear? So there you go. So I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Hi, Toka fan. Yes, Christmas songs. Okay. Okay, Toka. Let me just check that, my dear. Oh, I did forget your third one. I'm sorry, Elaine. Third, general love. Okay, sorry, Elaine. Toka, I'll be right with you, okay? Yes, I got it, my dear, for 3. Toka for 3 times. Okay. All righty. Sorry about that, Elaine. I get talking and I just get distracted. And I do that to you all the time. You guys got to keep me on the ball. Okay, so we have the King of Cups, the Two of Cups. Yes, someone's definitely interested in you, okay? 9 of Swords. I want you to be a little bit careful there, okay? The Tower, 7 of Wands. How do I say this? There's definitely someone interested in you. So as far as your love life goes, there's definitely someone there. I think there's 2 people. One you should not be with, and the other one, absolutely. You should try dating this person and see how it goes. I think if it's somebody you already know or that you've known for a long time, let's say that, someone that you've known for more than 2 years, do not date them again if you previously dated them. If it's someone you haven't known for more than 2 years, then I could see this working out very, very well, okay? I just think you need to be clear about how you want this to go. I don't want you to just give everything and get nothing in return. You have to be consistently aware that you need to make sure you ask for what you want and you demand to be treated a certain way, okay? So if they don't call you when they say they're going to call you, you tell them, you do it again, and we're not seeing each other again. You know what I mean? You have to be consistent. And I don't mean that, like, don't be mean about it, but you just have to say, I'm really, you know, I was really bothered when you didn't call, so please, can you make sure that you just send me a quick text and let me know what's going on? Something like that, okay? So, like I said, a new person that you met within the last 2 years is fine, But if you've known them for more than 2 years, not the right person, okay? So yeah, so make sure you got that, okay, Elaine? So I think it's somebody you know or know of, but it's not somebody that you've known for a long time. And I think you've known John longer than that. I don't think it's him. Even though you guys really like each other, and I think there's a lot of feelings there, I don't think you're right for each other. That's my gut feeling, okay? So there you go, my dear. So thank you, Elaine, and I hope you have a lovely Christmas, and I will be on before Christmas again. Okay, so Toka, you are up, my dear, and ask away. That's perfect. That's perfect, Elaine. Okay. Jay's, Scorpio's thoughts after he saw you yesterday. Any physical thoughts, crush? Okay. Oh, thank you, Toka. That was generous of you. Jay's thoughts after he saw you yesterday. Any physical thoughts? Okay. So, 9 of Wands, the Moon, the Devil, 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to say there's lots of sexual energy here, okay? So definitely sexual energy between the two of you. It's not just him. I think it's you as well, okay? So I definitely see that. If that's all you're interested in, this relationship would be perfect for that, okay? So if you want more than that, you've got to be careful how you handle this, okay? So I think the tension, the sexual tension, all that is strong. But if you want a meaningful relationship, you have to slow the whole thing down. You have to make sure that you don't jump in bed with them. You got to make sure that you don't do this. I think they're going to ask you out. So I don't know if you've known them long. I am right. Okay, yeah, exactly, right? So you want to be careful there, okay? Please speak English on this channel. Okay, so yeah, so just be careful there, okay? So you expect to hear from them. Okay, so Jay's next actions towards you. I guess let me just clarify that more with this, okay? We'll do the second question here because I do think you're going to hear from them. So let me just clarify a little bit more, get a timeline or something. Yeah, they really like you. You're going to hear from them in about, I'm going to say within a week or so. So I don't know if it'll be before Christmas. It might be just a day or two after Christmas. I'm going to give you a warning here though, all right? I feel like this person could hurt you. I feel like you could get hurt in this relationship. There's potential, but there's something going on with them. Do not get involved with them right now, okay? So maybe they're still not totally cut off from somebody else, something like that, okay? So I really do feel like it's time to, or you have to be really careful not to fall head over heels for this person until they're clear of their past. Something's going on there, okay? So yeah, but I think once they make a change, with their ex, or they leave their ex, or whatever it is going to happen, then you guys got a chance. But if you get involved before, it'll never work. There's something going on there, okay? So just be careful. Let me just pull one other card here for you, okay, Toka? Yeah, the High Priest. Trust your intuition, okay? Listen to your gut. If you're feeling there's something going on there and something not quite right, pay attention, okay? Really, really pay attention and listen to your intuition. This card is the intuition card, basically. It's the High Priestess. She's all about secrets. She's all about intuition, okay? So, yeah, so just be cautious there. All right. Thank you, Coco. All right, guys. I don't do free readings. Viv Kuma, I don't do free readings anymore. All readings are by donation. The donation link is at the top of the chat. If you want to donate, let me know. I'll wait for you to donate. If not, come back this week and you can, okay? I have a website, Virgo Mama, but I have to get it. I don't know. There's something wrong with it and I got to fix it, okay? So I do have a website. Yeah. Don't worry. I will get things where they're, I'm doing okay. I do events in my hometown and stuff and around Ontario in Canada. So I do events as well. So I'm pretty busy and I do personal readings. So yeah, so I'm pretty busy, Virgo Mama. So yeah. Absolutely you can, Virgo Mama. I would love to do a personal reading. Yeah, anybody wants a personal reading, go ahead and email me. You have my email, right? Yeah, okay, so it's... There's my email, okay? So, Merry Christmas, everybody. If you're not on the next live, I will see you guys soon. I'll talk to you later. Love you guys. Thank you very much for everything. Coco, thank you so much. Love you guys, okay? I'll talk to you again really, really soon. Bye for now.